Reason Russian tourists came to Ghana revealed. Love was in Ghana, and he left behind a legacy of troubles and confusion. Love, my brother, my sister, filmed young ladies that he found on the streets of Ghana. And by streets, I simply want to mean people just walking about freely in this beautiful city called Accra, right here in Ghana. Most of them he picked up from the Accra Mall. Where he was lodging was not too far away from the Accra Mall. And he realized that a number of people, quality ladies, frequented the Accra Mall. So he decided to lay in ambush, waiting for his prey. He was the chief sex predator. And most of the time, he only spoke 4 sentences and he was ready for the kill. Hi, what is your name? How old are you? I am from Russia. I want you to follow me so I show you how I live. My brother, my sister, he spoke with a Russian accent. This is the guy we're talking about. He always had his blue watch and he wore glasses that we are told is able to film secretly. Now the Ghanaian authorities are angry with this guy. They are looking for him. In fact, Sam George has made it clear that he's working on the extradition of this guy called Love. My brother, my sister, the Love guy, originally from Russia, has since left the country, and extradition plans are already underway to bring him to come to the country and answer questions. Now, the Russian embassy in Ghana has already responded to the fray, the confusion that this guy has left behind. And what have they said in their tweet? It's very simple. They have heard about what is happening and they have taken note. This is it. Embassy of the Russian Federation. Oh, yes. So the Embassy of the Russian Federation in the Republic of Ghana has taken note of the reports in the Ghanaian media on the alleged involvement of a supposedly Russian citizen engaged in sexual activities with some Ghanaian women and recorded and circulated these acts without consent. My brother, my sister, what information have they gathered so far? We have decided to dig deeper, to build a certain dossier from other people who encountered this guy called Love. My brother, my sister, is his real name Love? This guy called Love, who exactly is he? Apart from the fact that we just know his face. He's been to several countries known for sex tourism. He's been to Jamaica. He has been to the Trinidad and Tobago. He has been to so many countries that thrive in tourism, especially sex tourism. Now, the good thing about him is that he doesn't force anybody to have a sexual affair with him. His biggest crime is that he's exploiting women, especially when he films them and then he puts that out. So he takes money from people who want to watch these videos. We have seen a number of those videos and they are so nauseating. We can't put that out. My brother, my sister, some of these Ghanaian ladies, what this guy took them through. He doesn't film himself. He just films the act. You will see him penetrating these young ladies whilst they are screaming in ecstasy. And you could tell that he takes them through long bouts of sex. Because you could see some of them sweating profusely and some crying, not mourning. There's a difference between mourning and crying. My brother, if you haven't seen those videos yet, don't try to look at them because it is so nauseating. Out of the many videos he has put out on his private channel, I was privileged to see about 5 of them, my brother. And I couldn't go beyond 5. So nauseating. This guy is a very dirty guy. Now let's dig into his background. Let's build a certain dossier from people who have encountered him. In fact, credible sites that have published a few things about him. Run the dossier. Let's see exactly who this guy is. And if you check this out, it says Russian platform releases new details of viral man Vyacheslav. Shows what he lied about. 1. A Russian platform has revealed personal information about Vyacheslav, including his real name and other details he had lied about. Vyacheslav, as he is widely known, gained notoriety in Ghana and Kenya for filming women without their consent and posting the videos online. Now, the new information about the identity of this guy has only added to the growing online debate about his escapades. My brother, my sister, and this is the guy we are talking about, Vyacheslav. Now, the controversy erupted when videos of his exploits went viral on social media, reportedly shared in a private Telegram channel that contained intimate moments with the women. Oh, yes. Now, Vyacheslav reportedly approached women in malls and on the streets asking for their names and phone numbers before inviting them to his Airbnb apartment or hotel. Now, while some women rejected his advances, many accepted and later faced embarrassment when the clips were made public. His actions have drawn national attention, with authorities in both Kenya and Ghana launching investigations and calling for his arrest. But is that his real name? Who really is Vyacheslav? Now, in the videos, the man introduced himself as Vyacheslav Trahov. Now, according to online sources, Vyacheslav roughly translates to greater glory, while Trahov is a common Russian surname, making the pseudonym Greater Glory Trahov. However, the Russian platform Shot on Telegram revealed that he lied about his real name to the women he invited over, using Vyacheslav as a pseudonym to avoid being traced. Yes. Now, Shot reported that he styled himself as a pickup artist and blogger, sharing personal details including his supposed age, hometown, and images of himself without his now famous Meta glasses. But what is his real name? According to Shot, his real name is Vladislav Lyulkov. Vladislav Lyulkov, and he is 36 years old. He comes from Ulyanovsk Oblast. That's Ulyanovsk Oblast, and has used the aliases Vyacheslav and Vyacheslav Trahov everywhere is being told. As Shot has discovered, 36-year-old professional seducer Vladislav Lyulkov, the real identity of the Ulyanovsk blogger, spent the last month on a sex trip in Ghana. Over the course of a month, Vyacheslav posted over 40 of his exploits. He has almost 37,000 followers on Telegram and 31,000 followers on YouTube. Shot noted. This is the guy we're talking about. Is that his real name? Is that not his real name? Do we really care? All we know is that this is a sex predator who is taking advantage of women, and he is making money from this dirty exploitation of our beautiful women. Now, coming to Ghana, what really brought this guy to Ghana? Was he just a tourist, or he's a spy? Now, it looks like a former MP of Ablekuma North has the answer to why this guy actually came to Ghana. And we're talking about Sheila Bartels. This is the woman. How many of us recognize her? Her father is Kwame Bartels. His father was MP for Ablekuma North, the same seat she inherited for 12 solid years. In other words, 3 terms running. This is Kwame Bartels. Everybody knows him when it comes to Ghanaian politics. Oh yes, this is Kwame Bartels. Now the Bartels actually are coming from the Afro-European heritage. There was a certain guy called, let me try and remember his name, Cornelius Ludwig Bartels. And he came all the way from England. He even became a governor of this country. The Gold Coast, then now called Ghana. He was called Cornelius Ludwig Bartels. And he was governor in this country from 1798 until somewhere 1804. Right after that, he packed bag and baggage and left. But he had a son. The son was called Karel Hendrik Bartels. This is the guy. Karel Hendrik Bartels. My brother, my sister, they were around the Cape Coast area. When they came, they started picking up young black ladies and making babies with them. This is the ancestor of the Bartels family. So Sheila Bartels is from the backbone of this guy and his father. Cornelius, the father, and Karel, the son. This is the woman, and you can see that they look alike. The only difference is the skin color. What is this woman saying? Exactly who is this woman? Can we run a dossier on her and get to know exactly who she is? This is the woman. She was born on the 3rd of September. Oh yes, in 1975, a day after my birthday. My brother, my sister, and this woman here, Sheila Penelope Bartels Sam. Some people say Penelope. Correct pronunciation, Penelope. My brother, my sister, Sheila Penelope Bartels Sam. That's the name. She was born on the 3rd of October, 1975. She's a Ghanaian entrepreneur, a politician, and she currently serves as the member of Parliament. In fact, she was actually a member of Parliament for the Ablekuma North constituency in the Greater Accra region. She won in 2020. In 2024, she was kicked out. My brother, my sister, and this is her dossier. In fact, she served on the Finance Committee and the Works and Housing in the 8th Parliament of Ghana. Her father is Kwame Bartels, a politician who is well known in Ghana. Flip the page. Now watch this about her. It's interesting. Now her professional background is this: entrepreneurship. Before politics, she was a lead consultant at Betobi Limited and the CEO of In Charge Global Limited. In fact, she went to school at the University of Ghana, Legon, and she holds a certification in digital finance. And I need you to underline that. Digital finance and project management. She gained political prominence for founding the Hope Campaign, a volunteer mobilization group instrumental to the NPP's 2016 victory. Dash it away. This is the woman we're talking about. And Bartels Sam has recently been vocal about enforcing the Cybersecurity Act 2020, calling for the extradition and prosecution of individuals involved in the unauthorized distribution of sexual images. Dash it away. Now, this woman is a heavyweight. She was instrumental in the NPP's victory in 2016. Her father is an astute politician who served in so many ministerial positions and also as an MP for 3 solid terms, Ablekuma North. And his daughter inherited that seat. She has the secret. She has a certificate in digital financing. She's interested in the digital world. What we don't know, she might know when it comes to this digital business. What is she quoted as having said? Watch this. Government brought a Russian to deflect attention from the cocoa crisis. I would have said this was fake news. And my brother, my sister, is attributed to Penelope. And this she posted herself. Perfect distraction. The government imported the Russian to create a distraction from cocoa. This is what a former MP, who is supposed to be called an honorable, is saying about a Russian who came into the country violated her gender. And that is her way of saying sorry to all those ladies who were violently violated and dehumanized by a sex predator with no common sense. My brother, my sister, that is what she said. The government decided to bring in this guy called Vyacheslav Trahov, whatever his name is. And my brother, my sister, this is supposed to cause a certain destruction because the cocoa industry has come to a halt. It is so sad that a woman over 50 years will look at younger people of her gender in the eye and tell them that the government intentionally did this. It's saddening. My brother, let us go into exactly what this woman is saying. For these people, they are only interested in propaganda. For 8 years, they were in power. And what did they do with the power Ghanaians loaned them? What did they do? My brother, my sister, they decided to destroy the economy, go on a borrowing spree, saddle the economy to a stagnant horse, and when Ghanaians could not take it anymore and hit the road in demonstrations, they unleashed policemen on them. Sometimes they violently even cracked down demonstrations. Today we kick them out. The cocoa sector was totally destroyed under the government of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, who this woman helped so much to win elections. It hurts me that serious national issues, people like this can trivialize that. If you can trivialize issues like this, I am tempted to say that you were not fit for office in the first place. A Russian came into this country, dehumanized our young ladies. Ghanaians are crying about that. Some people's marriages would end. Some people might even be totally, in fact, dehumanized. They will never think right again. It's finished. Some of them would have broken relationships. Some of them will carry this shame till the end of life. And if the best sorry you can give to these people is, oh, blame your government. Your government intentionally brought these people to come and destroy our focus on the cocoa industry. This reminds me of Napo. Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh. Do we all remember when school children were brought all the way to the Independence Square for a certain registration and school placement? And some of them stood under the sun for so long, they couldn't take it anymore and started collapsing. Matthew Opoku Prempeh said it was Mahama, who then was in opposition, who was responsible for that. He was the one who put people in buses to come to the venue and pretend to collapse. You see how our politicians can behave so foolishly. Think about what people are going through. Think about the predicament of the nation. That is why you are there. But if you want to win cheap votes by doing some of these things, nobody will take you serious. My little bit for this woman, Sheila Penelope Bartel Sam, is that I expected something better from you. This is a game for men who have no common sense. But I am tempted to stay away from using those words on you. If you were cracking a joke, then it's a bad joke. If you meant it, please give us some very good evidence. Or else we will lump you amongst those people who just want cheap votes without looking at what would happen to the nation after. You are a disgrace to Ghanaian politics. You are a disgrace to womanhood because other women are going through hell. We as men have refused to publish photographs because we respect women. But if you are supposed to be a definition, not the definition, a definition of womanhood, then I am embarrassed what kind of woman you are. I'm ashamed. How could you? For you, it's a joke, it's cantata. For you, it's Key Soap concert party. Mahama is doing something that your president was never able to do. Since he came into power, there hasn't been a single problem. It's over 1 year now. Cocoa issues that you bequeathed to this government. Instead of helping to solve that, you are talking about an issue that directly affected women and still affecting women, trivializing it and making it look like a joke. You should be bowing down your head in shame, honestly. You should bow down your head in shame. That's your way. I am glad that the cyber people are on the heels of this guy called Vyacheslav Trahov, whatever his name is. I am happy that Sam George and his people are also asking for extradition for this guy. But how easy is extradition from Russia going to be? We do not have an extradition agreement with Russia as a country. If we are now going to sign that, then it's a whole different thing. How Sam George is going to pull that through, we are watching. But it looks like the Russian government might not be too cooperative, looking at our recent history when we did not support a few things that Russia got involved in, especially the war. Whatever it is, our people have demonstrated that, yes, we are ready to protect Ghanaians and we are not ready for any nonsense. In conclusion, please, sweet ladies, put some value on yourself. The way forward for every African is Pan-Africanism. The way forward for every African, I said, is Pan-Africanism. Let us hold on to Pan-Africanism, self-pride. And if you love yourself and you are proud of who you are, I am not sure that anybody could just walk up to you and say, follow me. And you follow them like zombies. We are still following this story. My brother, my sister, we shall bring you more. It's a black pot, aka Kukushodemo. And here, we speak truth to power.